coming off of a Street Profits failed tag team match. What now?
I think now's the time to give them both massive pushes.
Okay.
Because again, Montez is going to be a babyface easily. We've seen so much of him, and we've seen that he's Mr. Positivity. And sure, we could get a hero out of him, but what we've also seen organically is that he's had to pull Angelo along, convince him to be better, convince him, hey, the push is on us, and you got to stay ready. There's almost a certain level of resistance to greatness that Angelo has. And I think that you can tell that story. And that's, again, Angelo is a bad guy. Will do, I think, so much for his wrestling in ring because he already possesses that attitude,
and he learns that new skill set of being a heel bad guy. Because they move in the ring differently.
Can you just not imagine him in the ring going off instead of having to be positive? Can you imagine him just being like, "Shut up"?
Yeah.
Like, I believe that from him.
Yeah.
I believe that there's that inside of him.
No doubt.
And Montez, I see more being the baby face. And so, and very similar to what they're doing with, like, Becky and Seth, I think you've got to team up Bianca and Montez.
So I'm so glad you're seeing this, because we've got to give Laura a shout out. She wants so badly. She talks about it, and she's making such a good point. Because with Becky and Seth... AJ Lee possibly coming back with CM Punk, Tez, Bianca, hell, even Liv and Dom when she comes back. We need a Mr. and Mrs. WWE, an intergender.
Yeah.
Like a once-a-year tournament or a belt, like something, like
real belt.
Different storylines. But she's like, forget this nonsense of the girls got to get out when the guys are tagged in. No. She's like, I don't believe that anymore.
Yeah.
I believe Rhea and Becky and all them can go in the ring with the guys, keep them in there.
Well, we saw that with Ronda and Triple H in her debut.
And that's all people talk about. I think there's very much so a time and a market for that. Like, I know they were always concerned with the domestic violence aspect of it, is you don't want a guy hitting a girl in the ring. I get it. But I think we're enough in the mainstream now that people understand it's choreographed and we could get past it.
Well, and there's a real potential there, like, who's Chelsea Green's significant other? Let's get him in here. Who's Rhea Ripley's significant other? Let's get them back in here.
Yeah.
Because both of them are studs.
Yeah.
And now that, like, their significant others have become the actual superstars in the business that they weren't able to at the time, now there
you even
is
got
that
so
potential.
many other relations, like Carmelo Hayes and Kalani Jordan.
Yeah.
Stephanie Vaquer and Miles.
There are certain things you don't want to pull the trigger on too soon.
No, I get it. But I'm just saying, if they're worried about depth, it's there.
I mean, Andrade and Charlotte would have been great. But again, it's like there are these things where
And
it's
then
like
you
you don't
got
want
the
to
fun
pull
storylines where if they're in a tournament, a storyline, and they split up, then you got to use that in the storyline.
Yeah, well, that's a night. So it's tricky.
Okay, after they did Edge and Matt Hardy, like, they can do anything.
That was crazy.
All right, like, come
crazy.
on, they can pull it off.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Come on. So yeah, that was. I had to give her a shout out, man. She is making a good case for that, and I'm full on board that I think that needs to happen.
I think that needs to happen. Absolutely.
And with the happenings, you almost wonder, is WWE positioning for that? You know, like, because it kind of looks like it. So.
Yep.